Welcome back to interviews. Today we're talking about episode 1 of season 3 of Mushoku Tensei. We're talking about Mushoku Tensei episode 1 season. We're talking about Mushoku Tensei season 3 episode 1. Yeah, that feels more right. That feels alright. And for those who don't know, last last night I no Monday, Tuesday, no Tuesday I had finished Mushoku Tensei season 2 part 2. So basically I am fresh from everything, and it's not because I wanted to do a rewatch. Like I said, I didn't drop much of it. I just had like a lot of animes like to actually watch at a certain point. No, it was after Mushoku Tensei season 1 ended, and I watched like part one. I also watched a bit of I also watched part 1 entirely. I just didn't watch part 2 because, like, again, I had so much anime to like actually catch up on, to the point where like I left it on the back burner. And now since season 2 was coming out, like, you know what, I'ma just watch it. And I I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Um season 2 part 2 was really good. I enjoyed the final part where like with Paul, like I knew Paul was going to die, but like it was just shocking how he actually died. Like it's not like a random, like I thought he would be like maybe skewered by like a monster and then give us some like final words of encouragement. Nah, it was just torn in half. His like it was it was more shocking than sad. And then we had Rudius going into like a mental shock where like he didn't know what to do. Like, to be honest, I feel like he would have committed suicide if he didn't have what's this, if he didn't have Sophia and like a child on the way. I feel like he would have committed suicide, because I think there would be like nothing to actually like keep him on moving on, because he just regained like his connection with his dad, like, and now he actually like just died protecting him. Like that's something you can really get over. Anyway, why am I even talking about season 2 when I'm supposed to be talking about season 3? Season 3 was I only watched the first episode. I thought about it. I wanted to do like at first I wanted to do like both episodes, both batches, like into a single video. And then I thought I want no I was like, okay, it was more like I was just really tired and sleepy. Like I did a crap ton of reviews today. Like the whole day has been spent me just doing like catching up with like animes and doing like reviews, to the point where like it's like it's all one. It's 12 right now, and I'm so very tired right now. But I wanted to be like, I just wanted to like watch Mushoku Tensei, because it's Friday. I've been putting it off. So I've watched like the first episode, and I wanted to make a review of like the first episode. The second episode, I'll probably do it on like, I'll do the second episode when either Friday or Saturday, or I might just do it even Sunday, because the Thursday anime reviewers, I haven't done them. The Wednesday anime reviews, I haven't done them. Like I'm backlogged, and it's because of my constipation. Like how I just get constipated, if I know I have too many like reviews, I'll do like a video or two and then give up and be like, I'll do it tomorrow. Like that's something that I want to fix. I want to fix my work ethic. So like if I have 4 videos, I make the 4 videos and then just move on with my day, prepare for like another season. Like my mind right now, before I even started this video, my mind was like, why not just do it tomorrow? Tomorrow is what don't you just do tomorrow? Then I just told myself, if I keep putting it off, I'll never actually do anything in life. So it's either I will force this body of mine to like actually do anything that do the things that it has to do, because I really do want to talk about this. This episode was genuinely great. Anyway, the first episode, the title of the episode was Brain Bright, My Dog. At first I didn't understand why it was, but like after watching this episode, like I do want her to burn bright, like. Anyway, let me skip the yapping and let's get into the episode. The the first segment of the episode kind of starts with like Eris. it was it's a, no this essentially the two episodes are like a flashback, of on like Aries' point of view, like what happened to her, because we know this night like Aries kind of dipped, what's this, Rudius. That's when like he kind of became impotent, and then we went on like we had that, what's this, we had this whole arc on getting his dick to grow, which now that I'm saying it, it's like a funny arc, but like it was genuinely like a really good and emotional arc, but like it was just so very funny, like no, like if you think about it logically, like if you didn't know the story and they just told you like the premise of that arc, you would like you would think it's a weird arc, but like when you watch it, you kind of get those feelings and those emotions, and the emotional payoff of like him actually meeting Sophia and them, like bonding and him becoming like, do you know how happy like I was when a man's dick grew, and like I was celebrating that. It was a celebration that even though I'm thinking about it right now, it's genuinely funny to me. It's laughable. But anyway, it kind of starts with like I was kind of like, can I wouldn't say wallowing. She just she just thought of like how she's not on the same level as Radius, because at this point in the past, they fought Osted and they all nearly died. They would have died. Like she thinks that she couldn't do anything, which Rudius kind of ended up in defeating Osted, but not defeating Osted, but like doing something to Osted, and then she kind of thinks that because of her, Rudius was held back. So she wants to grow stronger enough. She wants to be on the same level as Rudius, because she doesn't feel like she's worthy of being with him. She wants to be like on equal playing field. So like both of them are like the strongest. Well, like both of them. She wants to be the sword to his wand. She wants to be the Opharia to his will. She wants to be the Wistoria. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, like essentially, like I said, I'm not worthy of Rudius. No, I feel like Rudius isn't worthy of you. You're not Rintower, so like you're not worthy. Another thing that I want to talk about this episode, I I don't know, I just vibe with like I really loved Eris like short hair, so like I feel like they should have kept this all the way, but like I knew like the growing hair is the same as her character growing, so like it has some symbolism in it, but like the short hair kind of vibes with her hair. And another thing, how does this hold up? Like, I want to see her do 10 jumping jacks. Would this fall off? Like, if we even have a scene in the winter, like in this cold region, like I don't know, like how warm is this coat of hers? Like what type of leather is she using? Like I ain't gonna lie, in the winter I would buy a coat like her, because the way she's dressed, and I'm not upset. Like we eat as a Mushoku Tensei fan, someone who as a fan, we eat a lot. What my point? Let's move on. And then we get to the funniest part of the episode. This genuinely made me laugh and feel sad for some characters. Essentially, we kind of meet the sword god, who I don't know how strong he is, because we haven't actually seen him fight, but we know he's not stronger than Osted. He said that himself. He lost to Osted once, but essentially, kind of um anyway, essentially Glenna kind of brought what's this Eris to like the sword guard for her to like be trained by the sword guard, but Eris time says like she kind of doesn't want she called the sword guard a small fry, because compared to like oh shit, he is a small fry. He even admitted it himself. But this part is not like the funny part. Like okay, it was genuinely cool, like having like how Ostrich also no how the sword guard also wants to like fight Orsted. I think this injury is caused by Orsted. Like if he was able to like put up, I think a semi decent fight against Orsted, then I feel like he is strong, but like we can't power scale him, because like I said, we haven't seen him fight, so like I can't really put him I can put him higher than I want to, like I don't know how high I can even put him. I'm lowballing his rank right now because, like I said, I haven't seen him fight. But like, if we see him like in a real battle against like a character who's significant, who's strong, like whom we know is strong, like, and then he defeats them or he shows considerable like strength, like to overpower them, then yeah, I can push them high. But like for now, I'll just leave him as an X because, like I said, I don't know how strong he is. This is the funniest part. Jane, Gina, is it Gino? Yeah, his name is Gino. Gino, I ain't gonna lie, Eris did him dirty. Like, see this. This is a face of someone who's just who knows sees the pearly gates. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like his life flashed back, flashed through his eyes. Like everything that has happened to him just flashed right through him because there is no way I feel like I know this must have hurt like crap. Like I ain't gonna lie, I thought Eris paralyzed him because look at the guy, he is foaming out of the mouth. I like I don't think I can feel his arms right now. Like he was like angle like he was genuinely dying. Like Eris was was on demon time. Like she almost cut her body. Like I don't even know. Like to be honest, I want to power scale him higher than the sword guy right now because he was able to survive a strike to the neck, which he did survive, semi survive, but like I ain't gonna lie, he was freaked. Like he really was genuinely about to die. Like if they didn't give him like first aid, which we didn't see in the show, but like I feel like they would have given him first aid, he would have died. He would have been with like he would have been with the guys. He would have been walking through the pearly gates because there's no way he would have. Okay, this part of the episode kind of got me frustrated because how the hell like you are the daughter of the sun god, like your father is like the strongest swordsman. I think like I said, I've been power scaled him. I don't know how strong he is, but like as the daughter of the sun god, shouldn't you have more pride in yourself? Like using a sword with a wood with like with look using a metal sword coated with like with just with some branches on the front is I ain't gonna lie, is really like really bad for her. Like I don't like when it was this Iris bit her ass. Like I really didn't. I wanted Iris to do even more to her. Like I wanted her to be bit to the point where like like it was just shameless behavior. To be honest, it was really just shameless behavior. This part, this was genuinely like my favorite part of them all. When like Iris swords break and then pow pow pow. Like this is one thing, like when I watch like anime sword duels, when like the sword breaks and then the person gives up, like I always feel like I think that's crap because if your swords break, then use your hands, like do like Ares, they just punch the hell out of them. Like there's no way to give up once your sword breaks. You have hands, use them. And this is what Ares did. That's why I love her. That's why she's the goat, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie, Ares is stronger than Soga right now. I'm a power scaler higher than that. Who cares? Even though he defeated him, I ain't gonna lie, it was blind luck. Ares has been moving around for like a week straight, a month straight. She's been low on food and water. That's why the Sword God was able to defeat her. I ain't gonna lie. I'm saying the truth. The Sword God has no fits to compare to. Like, did you see Ares? Did you see the punches she was throwing? Did you see how hard she hit him? She hit her. Nina, I'm sorry, but like they dogged her, to be honest. It was an ass whooping. This was a generational ass whooping. This is an ass whooping that would give you constant trauma, to be honest. This is an ass whooping that you tell your kids about. This is an ass whooping that when you see them in the road, your body just starts shivering. This is an ass whooping that to be honest, I would run away from home if I got this level of beating. Anyway, this episode, like again, like I said, the first two episodes which were brought up are basically just like a backstory episode. This is like the entire the two episodes are like flashback episodes, and as of episode one, which I just watched, it was genuinely amazing. The animation is still there, the quality is still there. Like seeing Iris actually train to the point where like her hands had blisters in some scenes was genuinely like you can see like she's trying her hardest. She's trying to catch up to Rudy's. I think at this point Rudy is probably, I don't know, still wandering around, like, because Eris is young, so you Rudy hasn't reached like the university at this point. He's too impotent. He still can't feel his day. That arc was genuinely the best arc. The, like, to be honest, like a man not being able to grow his day was a compelling arc. That's that's what you call peak writing right there. When you support a man finally getting back his day. What am I even talking about? Wow, sleep deprived is not really a good thing. You should never try this, kids. Kids, don't try this at home. Yeah, like here, like this, like you can tell, like she's putting like a real hard work, which I feel sorry for her. Like, Orsted really freaked everyone up. She has PTSD of Orsted, and now she's feeling beyond like her own capabilities. She wants to surpass Orsted, which I don't know if she would be able to surpass Orsted because he is a god. I don't know if he's a god, or maybe like it's a nickname they gave him, like this, like how the sword god is like a nickname of is a nickname of him, but like this genuinely was a good episode from start to finish. It was genuinely peak writing. Like, I would say this is what a training arc should be like. you, like in some animes, training arcs, we do have them, but like some of them were just like, basically like half an episode, maybe max 8 minutes. Like but like this is a whole 2 episodes. Even though I haven't watched the first episode, I know that the first 2 episodes are like training arcs, which are the other is every training arc, and we kind of get to see like the improvement. And this part is also like one of my favorite parts. Like, I feel like the lack of sleep kind of gave Eris, like, I don't know what happened, but like she was on demon timing right now. I think she was attacking anyone who like was standing in her way, to the point where she's attacked the northern sword guard, I think. Wait, is the sword guard here the southern, or is it just the sword guard? I don't know. Like I said, anyway, like I said, she was on demon timing. She was able to put up she was able to put up a good fight against like the Northern Sword Guard. At the end of the episode, she was able to like actually break his swords. Oh shit! It's still recording. And this scene was genuinely amazing. Like, I don't know what happened, but like I know she became like really fast, but and she was able to like destroy those Northern Sword Guard's sword, which, like I said, was genuinely cool. Like, this episode, like, again, was a good episode. I don't want to rate the episode right now because we haven't seen the full training arc, which I'll give a review of it tomorrow. I I will make sure I do a review of like it tomorrow, and then compare it compare like the whole 2 episodes and see how great it is. But like, first episode wise, it was genuinely amazing. It moved me. It was great seeing Eris back in action, like after 2 seasons, because season 2 or core one, basically 2 seasons. Anyway, it was great seeing her, and we kind of get like clearance of why she left. I already knew. I knew why she left. I knew she left to get trained, but like, I knew because I watched some TikToks, and like I saw it on my feed, and I'm not a person who cares that much about spoilers. If you spoil, like, I feel like if you spoil me, like, for example, Rudius dad dying, that I already knew that would happen in like the show, but like, even though when I watch it, you kind of felt that emotion. Like, that's how a story should be. No matter how like spoiled, no matter how much you know, like, there's those emotions should be able to even catch you. Like, Death Note, when Light died, like, if you felt that emotion, you were like, yo, he actually died. Like, he would die at the end of the episode. Like, it's a spoil, it's Death Note, but like, you kind of just were shocked that he actually died, because he felt like a god. He was the god, and he actually died, which was shocking. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please just leave a like and subscribe. I'm Hunter, and I'll see you in the next one.